Techno update. Subscribe now.
The phone ships in a rather unusual for Xiaomi red box. Inside of it you can find all the usual stuff and no extras included. As far as design goes, the Redmi Note 5A is kind of plain looking and it is very similar to the Xiaomi Redmi 4A. The phone is made entirely of plastic and while it does not look or feel premium, the build quality is excellent. The 5.5-inch display sports only 720p resolution, but it's still quite sharp for everyday use. We do have an IR blaster, a notification LED light, and a 5-megapixel selfie shooter, but the buttons are not backlit. There is no fingerprint scanner on this phone, whereas the Prime model has this feature. As for camera, we are looking at the 13-megapixel shooter with a single LED flash. The sound quality via the headset jack is pretty good, and the loudspeaker is not bad at all for the price of the phone. The hardware configuration is not really impressive on the Redmi Note 5A, but this is what you have to expect at this price point. The phone has a Snapdragon 425 chip, just 2GB of RAM and 16GB of storage. What is awesome is that there is a dedicated microSD card slot along with dual SIM card tray. I think this should become a standard feature on each phone. The gaming performance is actually pretty good overall. However, you should expect some skipped frames in some of the 3D games if you play them on the very highest graphics settings. My Redmi Note 5A shipped with the original Chinese ROM, meaning that I had to install Google services myself, but it takes just a minute to do that. The MIUI 8.5 is based on Android 7.1, and if you used any Xiaomi phone before, you'll feel right at home as nothing has really changed much. We have the same looks, features, customization options, and little tweaks to make the phone look your own. I've installed a lot of apps as usual, and I found the phone to be snappy and responsive all the time, and that's the most important thing on any phone. The image quality is quite good considering the fact that this is a $120 phone. However, even at this price point, I would love to see some more detail and sharpness in the pictures. The low-light camera performance is quite good, but again, this is a budget phone camera after all. The 1080p selfie video looks great. The sound recording quality could have been decent, but there is a lot of background noise which is caused by a poor implementation of noise reduction or something like that. As far as connectivity goes, I have no complaints. Everything including Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and GPS work fine. Also, the call quality and signal reception are decent. A 3080 mAh battery performs very well like on most of the Xiaomi phones. Depending on how you use the phone, you should expect to achieve 8 or 9 hours of screen on time. Well, these were my results. The phone supports Qualcomm's Quick Charge 2.0 technology, but it ships with just a regular charger. It takes about 2 hours to fully charge the device. The Redmi Note 5A is another budget phone made by Xiaomi. Again, it offers a lot of value for the price, but honestly, I don't see any significant upgrades over the last generation models. I would love to see a slightly better camera and a fingerprint scanner even at this price point, but overall, I still think that the Xiaomi Redmi Note 5A is a solid phone for the price, but you can also check out some older Xiaomi phones, as they are very similar to this one.